Good morning, truckers. I'm Josh Jones. 7 new victims were found last night in the Grayson Cemetery. The newest slayings of the Clintonville slasher. Wait, hold on. It's just in. We have a video, apparently, of the Clintonville slasher, but I must warn you, viewer discretion is advised. It looks like we found his last victim. My name is Lurch Frankenfox, and I hide in the shadows of this small town. And you are my latest victim. I am the Clintonville Slasher. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to day 8 of the Clintonville Slasher. I'm your host, Lurch Frankenfox, and I want to start off by saying that I was going to do this video with Josh from Nightmare on Woodsboro Lake, and I wasn't able to get the Zoom meeting to record. So I'm really sorry, Josh. I'm going to link his descriptions in the bottom. You can go check him out. His band, Out of Resistance, just dropped their new single today. It sounds amazing. So I'm going to drop all of his links in the description box below. You can go check him out. So for today's movie, day 8 of my top 10 favorite horror movies of all time. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not day 8. It's day 9. Sorry, my mistake. Day 9. So day 9 for top 10 horror movies of all time. And today's movie is Tremors. Released in January of 1990, 19th. It was directed by Ron Underwood. It stars Kevin Bacon, Fred Ward, Finn Carter, Reba McEntire, Michael Cross, Victor Wong, amongst many, many others. So, a little rundown of the movie is that Val and Earl, who is Kevin Bacon and Fred Ward, play two guys that are from this small town, Perfection, and they are looking for a little bit of a change up. Perfection's this rinky-dinky little town in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the desert in Nevada. Now, they want to go to the bigger cities, and they're kind of like handyman, and they're kind of just tired of hanging around this crappy little town. So they decide that they're going to pack up their stuff and they're going to move to Bixby and start fresh. Make some money, start off with new fresh. So on their way out of town, they start noticing people are ended up dying in like horrific ways. And they end up running into a seismologist her name is Rhonda, and she is studying vibrations that are in the ground. And she thinks that people are like blasting for like anthracite, which is coal. And so it turns out that if they're not, she asks him if they're drilling or blasting, and he's like, "No, there's no coal down here. I don't know why people would be doing that." So what they think is a serial killer, and what she thinks is someone like blasting for coal, is actually a prehistoric underground dwelling monster. It's a worm that's about 90 feet long, and it can open its mouth, and it has 3 tentacles that shoot out like snakes, and it grabs the person and it pulls them in and they eat. Now, this movie is kind of presented as a B-rated horror movie, and it really isn't. It is really, really good. It's got one of the best one-liners in the entire movie. There's just solid one-liners throughout the whole thing, and it's really well acted, really fun. I highly, highly suggest this movie. If you've never seen it before, it also spun off, four different sequels. Now, part two is actually decent. Part 2 is worth watching. It doesn't have Kevin Bacon in it, but it is worth watching. Now, 3, 4, and 5 are absolute terrible. Those are all like C-rated crap movies. I wouldn't even bother it. But the first one is amazing. So, and also, there was going to be a show with Kevin Bacon for, I believe, Netflix. And they shot the pilot, and they shot a trailer for it, but it was canceled soon after that. So, that really sucks. Reba McEntire actually did all of the music for this movie. She wrote a song for it, so that's really, really awesome. And Victor Wong, who was in it, who is very, very missed. He was actually in Big Trouble in Little China. So, very, very cool. Very cool movie. I highly recommend it. I found it at Walmart, but check Amazon. I plug Amazon so much you'd think they were paying me, but they're not. And then So yes, please go check it out. Also, a very sad day for horror punk the other day. The sad passing of Zero from Die Monster Die, the lead singer from Die Monster Die. That's very devastating. My condolences to his friends, family, and all the fans out there. Die Monster Die, I've been a fan for 15 years. If you've never heard of them, I'll link some of their music in the description box below. They are a very, very good band. I highly suggest check them out. So that's very upsetting. Other than that, I hope that everybody has an awesome Friday. Thank fucking God it's Friday, right? So kick ass, whatever you're doing. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell everybody you know, and tell them I love them. And I am so looking forward to this weekend because I am just burnt from work. So you guys all have a great day. Have a great weekend. Stay tuned tomorrow for day 10. And then tomorrow night, I think I'm going to go see the new movie X. So I'll do a review on that too. So stay horror. I love you guys. See you later.